All right, I'm Seth. We're here at Kinetic 6 Fitness. I'm here with
Terry.
And Scott?
And Terry, what do you do?
I'm a neuroscientist.
Scott?
I'm an administrator for an assisted living home.
And tell me about your lives prior to joining Kinetic 6 Fitness, Terry.
Well, the whole life.
What made you want to get involved with Kinetic 6 Fitness?
I think the biggest thing was I got to a certain age in my mid-40s where I realized I couldn't manage my weight and my well-being just by eating alone. I'd started to swell.
Sure.
And then so I realized I had to work out. So I started looking for some place that would really work for me. It had to be convenient. I had to have somebody else hold me accountable because I will not hold myself accountable for working out. It had to be fun.
Yeah.
It had to be engaging. It had to be challenging. And this is the place I found for that.
Cool.
Yeah.
And Scott, why Kinetic 6 Fitness?
She made me do it. Actually, it was very similar. I run an assisted living home, and the average age of my residents is 92, 93, and I started to look at mortality a little bit differently. And she started to get excited and looking for something that was more fun. I wanted to be around for my kids. I wanted to be around and healthy for her and my kids, and it was good timing around November, December of this last year. So.
Right. Well, let's get to the fun stuff. Scott, you have lost 20 pounds, 8 inches from your waist, 5 inches from your hips, 6.5% BMI. You've gone from 26.8 to 20.2. How has Kinetic 6 Fitness and the programming helped? And then tell a little bit more about your mindset. How has your life changed since accomplishing these goals?
I mean, besides from the how I feel and my clothing is different. I mean, I can actually toss out a few of my clothes now, and I have already thrown away some jeans that just are way too big. It's like one of those commercials where you should hold them up and do that. But the stress levels that I have to deal with, all of that's down. I'll never forget right in the beginning talking with you, and you said, look, Scott, diet's going to be 70-80% of this, and the rest of it's coming here and making sure you do what I coach you to do. And we jumped in with both feet, and from there, you've really taken great care of us, and we try something new, and the whole body workouts on the weekends with Anya, and muscle confusion. My body is just changing to fit that. So
And also, about 10 pounds in, he stopped snoring.
For sure.
Yeah,
little things that we didn't even think would happen, but those little things make a big difference.
Huge
too.
difference.
Right. Yeah, there are no small victories. And Terry, you've lost a considerable amount of weight and inches from your waist. 4 inches.
Yeah.
That's nothing to sneeze at. And originally, you were one of the ones that thought now that you started working out, you can eat whatever you want. Fell into that common pitfall.
I did.
How did you overcome that?
Well, I really did think, now that I'm working out, I can eat whatever I want.
Right.
And then I started swelling again, and then I reined it in. I stopped eating sugar. I know that my body doesn't do well with wheat, so I stopped the grains again, and then have been just managing, because I made this a priority. I managed, what I know really works for my body.
Sure.
So, and then I have, you get to hold me accountable, and Scott gets to hold me accountable as well, so that, because like I said, I don't like to do that myself. I don't like to promise myself.
Sure. Accountability is important. It's a team effort. Kinetic 6 Fitness is changing lives. It can change yours too. Start your free week right now. Thanks.